Hey you guys, it's Klairee Berry and I'm here today to do a Taurus reading. This is going to be a reading for Taurus Sun, Moon, Rising / Ascendant, North Node, South Nodes, cusps and cross watchers, Mars and Cancers, really anything in your chart that might have Taurus in it, or even not, anything that, you might just be drawn to this video, maybe as a cross watcher to check out, and you don't even realize, oh, your partner, your twin flame sun is, or moon is in Taurus or something like that. Like, if you're here, welcome, and take what resonates. Obviously, this is kind of a general reading for the Tauruses and the Taurus cross watchers, so sometimes things get a little bit flipped. I hope you guys are having a good day. It is Friday. I'm so happy it's Friday and it's a beautiful day. It's November 1st and I'm getting that good energy of like real new beginnings with this first day of November. Okay, so we are in Capricorn moon now. We came into Capricorn moon last night at about 9:40 Central Time. So might be, I don't want to say, oh, it's going to be a boring weekend. But you may be working on responsibilities. You may be like drawn to like better yourself in some way and be productive, which is always a good thing. To me, it's not boring. It feels good. Okay. So, and then we're going to come into Aquarius moon towards the end of the weekend, real early, 6:20 a.m. Central Time on Sunday. Okay. So let's go ahead and jump right in, get straight cut to the chase here for my lovely Taurus energies. All right. Let's see what's going on. Okay, I'm not paying too much attention to the reversals. This deck isn't really switched up back and forth, but we do have some of our we have quite a few cards here in reversals, so could be meaning that this is something that we're coming into or is extra important. Okay, so, oh wow, and this is very similar actually to the reading that I did yesterday. Okay, which is funny because again, you guys saw me shuffle and this always happens. Like, it happens all the time where the energy is so similar. Okay, oh my gosh, and I just stopped on this, which is another card that we got. So 1, 2, 3 cards are the same as I think the very last reading that I did here. Okay, so, and this was, not only did we get the same card, but I believe this was the very first card. And what reading was that? Was it Gemini? The last one that I did in the car, I believe, with this deck. So, we'll see if kind of the energies that I'm reading come off the same. So again, these first two cards, show them to you together. They are in reverse. Okay, so this may be that we're kind of coming into this energy, or just that it's really important. Okay, you might have been feeling like you're always waiting up. You're always waiting up on your partner. You're waiting up on your twin flame. You're waiting for them to show you something. They're leaving you out in the cold a little bit. The relationship's a little bit broken, just needs to be mended. And maybe, perhaps again, you're focusing on yourself, your energies. You might be focusing on, your outer energies too, instead of kind of looking within. But it's also good that I'm seeing you're not it's not like this over obsession with your partner. And so that's why you're moving into a better energy with them. And it's okay. It's okay to take some time to separate, to like physically separate yourself from your partner. I feel like you're physically separated, but you still know that things are getting better overall. And you're still kind of working on achieving this balance in your life that does have to do with some of your outer energies. Okay, maybe it just needs your attention. And, for the DM part side of the twin flame, this is kind of usually their focus anyway, is getting, just staying focused on the kids, staying focused on the home life, staying focused on paying the bills, the job, the work. So it might be that the work that you're kind of like overworking right now, where your partner is again, and this is why you're not able to see each other. But again, right after we have, this kind of energy that I just explained, we have this beautiful balance coming together, happiness, like in all ways, like everything's coming together. basically what this is saying to me is that you really have been working on yourself. Like, I feel like you guys both have. And again, this might be why you haven't seen much of your partner lately. One or the other of you guys is like physically just drowned, swamped with work, with all the regular things, the mundane kind of sides of life. Okay. But again, despite that, your relationship is growing. Okay. And things are changing and things are moving. Okay. And you're going like, it's like you're flowing down the pathway, with the mentality side of it and with your emotions. So it's like you are doing the inner work, even though you're swamped. So keep doing it and just keep on going deeper and deeper with it. Okay. And I'm feeling like it might stay like this for a little while longer. Okay. But overall, we're going to have some change. Okay. So don't worry, don't stress, don't fret, don't obsess. Okay. Just keep going deeper with your own self, with your own, again, your work, your thoughts and expectations, creating this new world for yourself. And again, just going deeper and deeper and deeper with the true, the true things that you need to focus on. Balance, this happiness, like whatever you need to focus on for your own happiness right now, I feel like is what you need to do. Okay. And pay attention to the gifts from above. Pay attention to the signs from your spirit guides, whether that's your ancestors, your angels, your just the energies of love and light, like however, it takes some time to just comfort yourself and just kind of just be and kind of open yourself up and maybe just do some meditation on what you really want your new beginning to look like, because we are all working towards this big, huge new beginning. How are we going to start off this new year, this new decade that's coming upon us here in a couple more months? We're wrapping up these cycles and we're figuring out how to start anew. So going deeper and deeper and deeper into your true inner self. Again, thoughts, beliefs, and expectations. And this will help you to kind of come full circle and kind of close off this ending that we have. Because again, life is getting better and better and better, but it's even going to keep on getting better and better and better. Okay. So I'm feeling like, see what we got here. That's kind of like where we're at, what we're coming into, maybe again, what's going to kind of be for a little bit more into the future. But then, things are always changing. You're not staying stagnant, and that's great. So it's like, even though you're coming to an end, of course, in other ways, you're still going to prolong, you're still going to move things along. Okay. And I feel like your partner is really receiving some of this energy, is really building on some of this depth of work that you may have been doing. Okay. But what is this? So we have some healing here. Okay. And there's lots of movement. Okay. Lots of movement because of the work that you're doing and going within. You're able to, again, kind of see this new beginning. Maybe better than most, like figure out what you really want. Okay. And if you don't feel like you have done that yet, then this is a time to really kind of, I don't want to say like get your shit together. You know what I mean? But just keep going deeper within yourself spiritually. And it's going to help you know what to do. It's going to help you like basically be better than ever and just really be like a good leader for your life and just be very, just like doing things that need to be done, doing the inner work, going deeper and deeper, but also taking care of business, like on a daily basis. Again, it might just be like a slight alteration, of what you're doing. Like it's like you're on the right track. You just need to keep going. This is why this reading so far, honestly, isn't too, it's not that it doesn't feel deep, but it's kind of just like, keep on keeping on. Like you're finding this balance. You might be a little too focused on the practical, on the everyday life, whatever. But I mean, who isn't, and just keep on doing the work is really what it's saying, because you're seeing the benefits already and you want to see more benefits. You want to see these benefits in the future, like see this growth. It's in the past. It's behind him. Okay. You've acted on it. You've been doing some work on yourself. Whether it's learning, whether it's doing shadow work, going to my program, buying my program, for those of you who have got it and started working on it, you're already seeing the results. You're seeing and feeling, and it's also making you more confident to go forward in the future. Again, if you haven't done this yet, if it's not resonating with the have in the past, then it's just a little bit in the future right now, because this is kind of the middle ground here. Okay. So we also have a situation. Yeah. Cleansing and healing. Again, we're all, pretty busy. We all have other things to focus on. We got bills to pay. We got a house to, tend, house to make, homemaking, but keep on making time, even if it's a very small time, for yourself, for your growth, for your healing, and for your cleansing out of these old thoughts, feelings, emotions. Okay. There's emotions that need to be dealt with. Okay. It's like, I feel like you just have a little more work to do, honestly, and you'll be able to make some real big progress. Okay. We might be, in a sense, kind of looking at the past, like not really wanting, like you might have made so many changes lately that you're focused on that, and that you're a little bit overconfident, thinking that you don't have to do anymore, or just like to the point where you're not looking as much to the future and to this new change that it's fully bringing. If that resonates, if that makes sense. Okay, it's like, wow, the universe has brought me so much goodness, so much greatness here that I don't need to get deeper anymore, but you do need to keep looking in the mirror. You need to keep going deeper, keep going into this shadow work too, and keep, again, just doing, even if you're so busy that you don't have very much time to do your shadow work or your inner child healing, even just a tiny little bit, every day, or, if you skip a day, whatever, like at least a few times a week, you want to be making time for this type of stuff. And you're going to see huge growth, and very quick. It's going to be like, again, like all of the growth that you already thought that you already made, all the changes you've already made are going to really kind of snowball and get this momentum. And you're going to see, like, even just doing like a little bit more work, a little bit more learning, a little bit more, whatever kind of work, that you've already been doing, keep on doing that, again, on your emotions. And I'm really kind of feeling with this, it's going to be on the inner child healing side, because it is more emotional. But like I said, just a little bit more is going to really like if you look at this plant, it's one of those that grows, very, very quickly. I don't even know what Damiana is, but that's just what this is speaking to me. Okay. And you can see how like half of the plant is, is brown. It's kind of already like, it's already been growing for a minute. And then you see all this new growth. That's all just green shoots that is, it's springy. It's just like happened right away. Okay. So focus on the growth that you've already had, but in the sense that you can build off of it and keep on looking into the future. Okay. And this is about your relationship too. Okay. You might have, again, been feeling like, oh, you made some progress, you're doing well, whether or not you did feel, like it's almost like you're kind of going back and forth a little bit. It's like you're kind of lonely, but you're kind of content because you are so busy working on yourself. And it's kind of like you can see a great future, but you just don't have time for that future. Like, it's almost like it's going to happen. You're going to come together. You're going to have that 10 of Cups energy where, everything's going great. Everything's going to be great. It's like, that. But don't get too complacent in that energy, okay? Because, yeah, you guys are going to have kind of a passion explosion here. Okay, you're going to be looking, not only are you going to be passionate, together, and I feel like it's going to be very potent and very fragrant, and very passionate as far as this new beginning, and it's going to be kind of cleansing too, as far as where you and your twin flame are headed. Okay, so after, I don't want to say just right now, start planning and start brainstorming and start thinking about your future, because what you need to do is do the steps first. You need to keep going a little bit deeper, keep going, and do the inner child healing work and feel the effects from that. Again, just a little bit more growth, a little bit more push. And then you guys are, again, then you can kind of start planning this, planning out the next steps of this new beginning. Okay. So this is love. This is a lot of action. Again, you're receiving the outer changes because you've done some work, because you've done some focus. You've got it figured out, you know, and maybe you're lucky and didn't have that much, you know, to heal and deal with in the first place. You know, you might just be blessed here. You may just be like, I mean, we all have our stuff though. So again, don't be overconfident. Again, that's why it's almost like the feeling that I'm getting. It's like, oh, you're doing so well. So you just, you know, just focus on that and be like, oh yeah, I'm done with my work. I did work and it's over. No. Okay. Keep doing, even if it's just a little more, just keep pushing. And then you can start to really apply what you've learned to your relationship, and it's going to bring you guys closer together. I mean, these wands are leaning in towards each other. You know, this is you and your twin flame coming closer and closer together, being able to kind of, you know, you're not in this lonely, like, oh, just work energy. Okay. It's kind of unstable, you know. Okay. I'm going to take one more card just because I feel like it. Okay. I'm going to do one more shuffle. Go off the old intuition. Okay. Oh, so our last card is Queen of Cups. Okay. So Divine Feminine, this is you. This is you. Again, kind of confirming that there's a little bit of separation here, and that just going deeper and deeper into your subconscious and into your feelings. It's just basically confirmed what we had here, you know, not only with this card. Okay. Like I said, you're a little bit distant, you know, that's probably why you're watching this video, to figure out how you can just bring it together and take it to the next step. Okay. And you know, this was very much kind of at the heart of what our action piece needs to do, what we need to do in the future from here on out. And again, that was just do a little bit of work. And it has to do with going deep into the emotional side. If you've done some shadow work, keep going deeper and kind of meld that shadow work in with your inner child healing, because that's where the emotions are, is with the inner child healing. And again, see how she's got all this growth in front of her? She's touching in. She's like, even though she's on the rock, she's like one with the ocean, which it means symbolizes she's going deeper into her subconscious. Okay. So that work that she's doing is building her passion. So it's like whenever you and your twin flame kind of do come back together at this time again, it's going to be so passionate and so beautiful. And again, you can kind of start to focus on that and start to feel that and start to like picture that, but also do the work first. And then you'll see the growth, and then you'll kind of know what to do. But overall, your relationship is healing and you are healing. But in the old, like all the old stuff, you can just count on that, and doing the work, the inner child work, will help you kind of ultimately let go of this feeling, this maybe kind of used to be in your life, kind of like a constant feeling that you're like abandoned, neglected, always by yourself, nobody has your back, that sort of thing. And after you go just again a little bit deeper into this inner child healing work, you are going to be able to deal with that straight on and kind of meld the bridge and just come to a point where you aren't kind of having that underlying in your subconscious, and so you won't be attracting it. So it's going to change your life. And if you need, you know, want to learn how to do shadow work and inner child healing, I've got a great program. It's very inexpensive. It's located at klaireeberry.com, or the details are in the description box below. Hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Hope that it resonated. Please let me know if it did or didn't. Thumbs up, thumbs down, like, subscribe, hit the bell to stay notified. You can find me all over social media, Klairee Berry, at Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Tumblr, Pinterest. And again, everything is all the up-to-date prices are at for personal readings, for my direct unlimited lifelong coaching club, for any kind of package, and the program to help you to learn to, you know, again, get to the bottom of this subconscious kind of emotional level that something is blocking you from getting even further and even better in life. So don't be too complacent and happy where you're at, because there's a lot more coming for you. You are amazing. And, you know, after you guys get your passion right and get to be able to see each other, then you're going to go even further and you're going to help the world together. Okay. This is what the twin flame journey is truly about. So that's why I'm here. That's why I'm here to help. It's so deep, and I just love you so much. And thank you for being here. I will talk to you very soon. Bye.